seconds later.
Click. Hey everyone, welcome back to Chatbox Chronicles. Let's chat, connect, and inspire each other on this journey called life. Woot woot.
All right, Chatbox fam, buckle your seatbelts because we're about to dive into the world of Bikini Bottom theatrical style.
Yay!
Today we're chatting with the amazing Travis Clark, the mastermind behind the upcoming production of SpongeBob SquarePants.
How fun.
So can we give it up for Travis? Travis, are you here?
I'm ready.
There he is.
Hi Travis.
You got your
Hello.
coffee?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
All right,
Medicine ball tea.
Let's do an official cheers with Travis here on the show. All right. Perfect.
Can't forget to drink up. All right. So hi Travis.
Hello.
Do you want to give us a little brief background on who's Travis?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm so happy to be here today. I am a theater teacher as like my full-time job. I also work at the amazing Party Palace portraying different characters and hosting events. And in my free time, I do theater as a hobby as well. And I help paint and design a lot of the sets and props and things, as well as I get the chance to star as some of my favorite characters, such as SpongeBob.
Woo.
So that's a little bit about me.
Nice. So how did you get into all of the creative, artistic world of all of this?
Or were you just born with it?
Well, some of it was actually I was just born with it because my parents met doing community theater.
Oh, cute.
They met in a production of A Christmas Carol.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
That is
And so when I was in about the 5th grade, my dad was looking at local auditions because he was starting to want to get back into it. And we saw that a theater in Georgia was doing Tom Sawyer. And so that was my first play. I played Tom Sawyer.
Cute.
And my dad was also in it, so I got to do it with my dad and my twin sister as well. So
Oh, nice.
super, super fun. And then ever since then, it's just been the world of plays and musicals.
Mm-hmm.
So it started kind of like a family thing, and now it has stemmed to your own thing, which is
Absolutely.
pretty great. I love that.
That's really awesome. And so you mentioned you have a twin sister. Do you have a big family, or is it just you two?
It's us, and I have an older brother too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His name is Troy, and my twin sister's name is Tracy, and they're both like two of the smartest people you will ever meet. And then I'm like,
cool.
I'm a clown.
Oh, no.
So the triple
Smart
T.
Mhm.
The triple T Clarks.
Yes, absolutely.
Interesting. Love
That is
those facts.
interesting. All right. So can you tell us a little bit about Pike Road Theater?
Absolutely. So Pike Road Theater, I started about 3 years ago, and ever since then it's grown. We used to be in the intermediate school, Pike Road Intermediate School, and now we've moved to the Faulkner Theater. And this space has only opened up the shows we're able to do because it's an actual theater instead of like a lunchroom setting, and it's really, really cool, the stuff we started doing. We've done Matilda the musical here. We just finished the run of that, and I played the character of Rodolfo in that, and now we're doing SpongeBob the musical. And next we're doing a little musical called Into the Woods, which is a very well-known Sondheim musical.
Yeah, that sounds
Yes.
fun. Ooh. And then SpongeBob is awesome for the summertime, for sure. So how long is this going to be playing for people to come get tickets and see?
Awesome. So we just finished our opening weekend of 4 shows. So we have Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and a Sunday matinee.
Okay.
So night shows are at 7:30 and Sundays are at 2:00. And I believe we're finishing up we're going to do this weekend and next weekend, but I believe by the time this is posted, we will only have one more weekend.
Yes.
So, yeah, come see us. It's the perfect family show. There's no bad language, and there's not any inappropriate humor, which is really rare to find in musicals these days.
Mm-hmm.
Super exciting, super colorful, and the songs are written by artists that kids will find interesting, but adults love, like Panic at the Disco, Cyndi
cool.
Lauper. Yeah, and the list goes on and on and on. But yeah, the songs, the adults, it will sound familiar to music we listened to when we were younger, and it'll be nostalgic to any SpongeBob fans. But if you've never seen SpongeBob, this is a great beginner musical for you because it's super exciting.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, that sort of answers my question, because I was going to ask if this was going to be more like your classical SpongeBob take, or if this was going to be like a more dramatic under the water, under the sea type of musical.
So a little bit of both,
Okay.
because obviously it's a full-length musical that's like about 2-ish hours,
Mm-hmm.
so it's going to have more substance than a 15-minute episode. there's several throughout. There's lots and lots of references to the show. So if you're a fan of the show, you're going to love the musical. But if you've never seen SpongeBob, there's a story there that hasn't been done in a TV episode. And so you will fall in love with these characters for a whole new reason if you've never seen the show.
Okay.
Awesome.
So what kind of characters can we expect? Obviously, we'll get our lovely yellow SpongeBob, but then with him and probably Patrick, right? So
Yes.
who else?
So it's really cool because you get to see obviously a lot of SpongeBob, but some of the more supporting characters in Bikini Bottom are very heavily represented.
Oh, good.
So you see SpongeBob, you see Patrick, the shenanigans they get up to, but you also see characters like Sandy Cheeks and Pearl and Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Plankton and Karen, Plankton's computer wife, as well as Mrs. Puff, Larry the Lobster. Oh my goodness, the list. If there's been a supporting character on the show, you're going to see it in here. And if they're not directly on stage, you're going to hear a line they may have said, like the "my leg" line makes it into the musical, which is one of my favorite SpongeBob inside jokes.
I love that.
Cool.
All right. Well, why did you choose to partake in the role of SpongeBob? Why did you choose to try out, audition, and try to get this role for yourself?
Good question. So SpongeBob the musical, a lot of times I hear when people hear it, they're like, "What? That's crazy." But this role to me has been a dream role of mine, a role I've wanted to play ever since I heard SpongeBob was being turned into a stage production. So luckily the show was announced that we were going to do it, and some people were a little bit skeptical at first, but I knew, I've listened to this soundtrack, this character is hilarious and silly and goofy, but he also really brings a sense of, even when things get hard and you think the world is literally going to end, he makes sure everyone stays joyful and everyone looks for the positive. A lot of stuff that happens in our show mirrors what happened a few years ago at the beginning of COVID, and even mirrors now what's happening in preparation for the election coming up. So children will laugh and think it's funny, but there is a deeper message of like, oh, this is real, and this
Adults
is
will
real.
resonate.
Exactly.
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
But yes, this character is just
A dream of yours.
a big dream of mine. Absolutely.
Come true.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So what were some of the challenges and rewards of putting on a well-known and visually exciting production?
So this show is very musically challenging. There are intense harmonies, but also technically speaking, this show is very tricky. The set had to be painted with a lot of detail, but then we also have a lot of junk. It's literally junk on stage. And our message, as well as the original Broadway production's message of the show, is these are all things that could have floated to the bottom of the ocean, and now they represent things like coral. So we literally have just cool noodles up here. We also have boom boxes and CD players that have been spray painted. We have beach balls, so it's like things that would possibly have been brought to the beach that would have made it to the bottom of the ocean. And on top of that, there's even set pieces and props and things that are brought in that use projections and fog effects. So technically speaking, this show is a challenging show, but super, super fun as well. Very rewarding.
Yeah. Okay, also, I'm just wondering, are you wearing a costume, or like, how do you look like SpongeBob?
Yes. So I got this question from a lot of people, even people who weren't planning on auditioning way months ago. They're like, what are we going to do with that? So in the original Broadway production, what they decided to do is not so much go with like a giant mascot suit. So there's not going to be any giant mascot fish or any giant fish heads or anything like that.
So you're not wearing a sponge?
No. Basically, the way we decided to go is, if these TV cartoon characters turned human, what are aspects of them we could take in and make it more of like if these characters turned human. So
cool.
Patrick still has pink hair, but it's more of a hairdo, and he wears a pink tie-dye shirt, and so it's if Patrick became human. And then
what would he wear?
Yes, exactly. And one really cool thing we're doing with Sandy is Sandy is played by an African-American actress, and so to represent her dome that she has in the cartoon, our actress has an afro wig with her flower there to give that shape.
Love that. What a great detail.
That is awesome.
That is a great detail. Okay, well, if you could get any message across to your audience with this show, what would you want them to feel or know from this show?
That any day can truly be the best day ever. Everything around you may be going wrong. People may be going crazy. There may be a message in the news or the media that you're like, this is the worst thing ever. And it may feel like that way truly at the time. But if you look for the positive, you're going to find it. And if you are the first person to do that, it may feel lonely, but people will only join you.
Love that. So it looks like it's going to be a very fun production, but from what Travis has said to us today, it's got a deeper message too that will resonate with us adults as well.
Absolutely.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to kind of talk about the rehearsals a little bit, can you give us a little sneak peek into that? Like, how long were rehearsals? How long did it take y'all to prepare to put this show together?
So we actually did this show in like record-breaking time.
Ooh.
We only rehearsed for 5 weeks,
Oh, wow.
which may seem like a long time, but once you get about halfway into it, you're like, oh, we only have two weeks left. We have an amazing Emily, amazing costume designer that put multiple costumes for almost every actor on stage together, and she took what the Broadway had and said, what can we do where it's affordable, and still made the costumes look amazing. For example, Squidward in the cartoon has 4 legs, so our Squidward has 4 legs, and it is truly weird to look at because it looks so realistic.
Is that where the other pool noodles were?
Honestly, I thought she was gonna make it out of pool noodles. She made this huge like articulated armature, so when his knees bend, those knees bend, and tap dances on 4 feet.
Wow, interesting.
It's crazy. But yes, it was a very fast rehearsal process. So we would come in every night and get to work and do what we needed to do because we knew we had a mission. And there's a lot of cool different styles of music. So there's also a lot of cool different styles of dancing you're gonna see.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Who puts together the dances and stuff?
Okay, it's my I gotta tell you, it's my best friend Kim Isbell. We've bonded together over many shows. But she is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. She does not have a mean bone in her body. She's always calm and very patient, especially with people like me who, once we learn to dance, we got it, sure. But it takes us a long time to learn it. She's very patient, but she's also a very good choreographer because her dances are very like smooth and they make sense, and she's just lovely to work with it in any aspect, but her strength is bringing these dances to life and communicating that to people who maybe aren't dancers.
Okay.
Awesome. So stemming from that, is there anyone else in the production of the show that you want to hint on or mention for their talents or anything like that?
Highlight, yeah.
Oh my
Highlights.
goodness. Well, this cast, I have to just be so super honest. Speaking of rehearsal process, we have a lot of new people joining us for this show at PRTC. And anytime there'd be like at least once a rehearsal, someone would sing a solo or do a dance, and I had never met them before until this show. I would look at them and be so impressed. And so I want to shout out the whole cast because they're truly great people to work with, insanely talented. But I mean, our director, James Keith Posey, is also the creator of this whole craziness that is Pike Road Community Theater. And he does an incredible job. He has major respect for his actors and everyone he works with, and he pushes us to be our best and strive for a level that is not just community theater, it's community in the sense of he's going to make us, the community, come together to put a product that the community can be proud of.
And that's awesome because I think we all 3 have theater background here.
Yeah.
And you can put on a show all day, but it's always going to be better if you are a community behind the scenes.
Right.
As well as on stage. So
yes,
it's really good to hear.
And I know there's several good theaters in this area, Prattville, Millbrook, and so on and so forth. So it's so nice that the community of Pike Road also has something that they can call as theirs, because those theaters also do very good work. But it's something that our home community has now as well. So
small community, big heart.
yes, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
I love that. Yeah. Clear eyes, full of hearts, can't lose. Okay.
All right, It sounds like it's going to be such a good show.
Yes.
My son and I already have tickets to come see it.
Fun.
So we're going to come watch you and all the wonderful cast. We can't wait to see it. And then
Yes.
hopefully some other people will jump on this bandwagon and want to come see it too.
Woohoo!
Yes.
So do you want to get into something a little bit more fun?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, I think our first game, let's do the sound effects.
All
You
right.
ready?
So you're going to...
All right.
I've got the sound effects here on mine.
Yeah,
Let
so
me hide
Leila's
it
going
from
to
you.
play
Okay.
some various sounds
Not
from
looking.
her phone, and you're going to guess what it represents. So, you ready for the first one?
You ready? Here's the first one.
Bubbles?
Yeah!
Okay.
You're like, do I think too hard on this or? Okay, 1 point for you.
Oh, okay. Nice. Good.
1 poodle for you. Okay, we ready for the second?
Yes. Oh, burgers. Like Patty's Grilling.
Yes.
What kind of patties?
Krabby Patties. At first I was thinking like the like that channel, like the static.
Oh, right.
Close.
But then he heard the sizzle.
You gotta hear the sizzle. You gotta hear the grease.
Or the
popping.
juice, yeah.
All right, third one. Ready?
Okay, that was someone like laughing really. Is it like, am I supposed to guess the character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Patchy, the pirate?
Oh.
No, this is all SpongeBob related.
Patchy is.
Oh.
is-
I wouldn't know.
Well, when you come see the show, you'll be like.
When I see the show, I'll know.
Oh, that's
Okay,
Patchy.
is it
Hey,
the
Patchy.
Flying Dutchman?
Should we try again?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Close your eyes.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Krabs.
Yes.
I knew you could eventually. All
He's
right,
like, hold on,
two
no.
more.
I was like,
You
I can't be
ready?
a fake fan.
We've got 3 right now. We've got 2 more. Can you beat 5 for 5?
Well, I think I only got 2 right now. Oh. It's my squeaky shoes. SpongeBob's squeaky shoes.
SpongeBob squeaky shoes or Travis's crop shoes?
Both. It's actually, that's a live recording.
Last one. You ready?
Mhm.
Yeah, take a sip of tea for this. Try that again.
Sounds like SpongeBob going like this.
Yeah.
Got it.
That was
All
wild.
right, good
Wow,
job.
Travis, you really know a lot about SpongeBob.
I learn more every day. I'm constantly streaming the first 100 episodes on repeat.
All right, we got another game, Elyse.
All right, so this is a trivia. Let's see how well you know SpongeBob.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so what is the name of SpongeBob's boating school instructor?
Mrs. Puff.
All right. What is the name of the giant clam who works as a cashier at the Krusty Krab?
Squidward?
Pearl crabs. Do you know who Pearl is?
Yes, okay. Pearl, yes. Mr. Krabs' whale daughter. They're not the same species.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yes, that is interesting. Even though, like, you know, SpongeBob was around when I was like in 7th grade, and I've seen it around. I've just never really watched it.
There aren't, no, we
So
do not have
educate
time
me.
to get into all the SpongeBob theories. However, viewers at home, let me know if, like you gotta go look up all these SpongeBob theories. There are a lot of how
Okay.
Mr. Krabs who's a crab,
Mm-hmm.
has a daughter that's a whale. There's lots of different theories of how that
Came about.
How about this then? Travis, if you want to send me some of these theories,
Okay.
we will put them in our Patreon subscriber
Vault.
comment
Yeah.
section for them to look at if they're interested in reading about them.
Absolutely.
All right.
That would
There
be
are many
If
theories.
anyone's interested in theories
yes.
like that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the lost city SpongeBob and Patrick discover in the movie? Do you know?
Which movie?
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna say
That's fine.
the lost city of Atlantic
It
City.
is the Atlantis. Yes, you
Okay,
got it.
good.
See, he's so smart.
Well, so there is an episode where they go to Atlantis, but in the 3rd SpongeBob movie, they go to the lost city of Atlantic City.
Okay.
So there is both. There is both. Oh,
You can't catch them.
Yeah,
You're gonna get it right either way.
There you go. And
Yeah.
then in the first movie, they go to the Forbidden Shell City, which is actually a gift shop. So.
Oh, okay.
Side note.
Who says?
Sorry.
This is the stuff that goes on Patreon.
We're
So
just,
yeah,
behind the scenes.
We're just giggling.
All right.
That's pretty good. That was
That was
pretty
pretty
good. We need to record that and have some sound effects for the show.
All right. Who says, I don't need friends, I got enemies? I don't need friends, I got enemies. The
great.
little tiny man.
Plankton.
Yeah.
Well, I heard enemies, so I was thinking.
Who says, is mayonnaise an instrument?
Patrick Starr. Patrick Starr. And that line is in our show.
Oh, it is so
Yes.
cute. What is the name of the pet snail?
Gary.
What is Mr. Krabs' obsession?
Money.
And we'll end it here. What is the name of the jellyfish SpongeBob keeps as a pet? Do you know? Ooh, it's fun. It's a funky one.
Who? What? What was the question?
What is the name of the jellyfish SpongeBob keeps as a pet?
I don't know. Let me preface by saying I'm not a fake fan. There is an episode where he tries to catch the blue jellyfish and he calls it No Name. That's not it. This is from the episode where he brings a jellyfish home and they have, it's like from a rave episode. They have a rave at his house till 3 a.m.
So you know the story.
I do know the story, so I'm not a complete fake fan, but I'm going to have
Okay.
to take the L on this one. What is it?
Squilliam Fancy Son Jr.
You should have known that.
I should have known that
I
one.
was like, it's a funky one.
I should have known that
It's a
one.
mouthful. All right. Well, is there anything else that you would like to highlight?
All right, Travis, can you give us your favorite line from the show?
I absolutely can. Okay, so there's a part in the show where Sandy Cheeks and SpongeBob SquarePants are climbing a volcano, and Sandy says, "SpongeBob, this mountain won't climb itself." And then SpongeBob goes, "Unless." And then Sandy's like, "SpongeBob, it won't." And he's like, "Good point. I'm right behind you." I think it's the funniest line in the whole show. However, there's lots of SpongeBob TV quotes that are woven throughout, but that's just every time it makes myself internally giggle every time I say it. It's so funny.
That's great. And if you're having fun on stage, then
Oh yeah.
it's even better.
Right.
All right. I think that wraps up our interview with
Woohoo!
you. I think that this is going to be an awesome show. Can't wait to see it myself. We'll put some secret stuff into our Patreon for our subscribers. If
Yes.
you want to know some cool things, you know,
Some
that Travis,
theories.
some knowledge and theories that Travis has and knows of,
Yes.
then that would be a lot of fun.
And we will link also the link to get your tickets if you still need to get your tickets to go see SpongeBob.
Absolutely. We'll put that link in there too.
Yes, because we have until July 21st, and it's out here at the Faulkner Theater, 5346 Atlanta Highway, Montgomery, Alabama. So yes, go and support the Pike Road Theater.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Imagine Bikini Bottom coming to life, and you will see our friend Travis here, center stage with yellow hair. I'm
That's
assuming.
right, yellow
Yes.
hair.
Awesome.
That's cool.
All right. Well, thank you for being with us here today, Travis. We can't wait to get this out to the community so they can come see it for themselves. Do you have anything else that you want to close for our audience?
We pretty much summed it up. Yeah, it's a super fun show, perfect for kids, perfect for adults, perfect for families. If you're looking for a first theater experience, this is your show. It is not at all boring. It's the most exciting thing. It's like the circus came to town, but with a deeper message and a lot of humor.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, highly recommend. The ensemble, super talented. There's not a weak link in the show. You gotta come see us.
Nice. Yeah,
Awesome.
exciting.
Well, Travis has got to go. He's got to run because
Woo!
he's got to go rehearse for the show that you are going to come watch.
That's
Yes.
right.
So thank you guys for joining us to this dive into Bikini Bottom. And until next time, keep it chatty. We'll talk about it, whatever we need to talk about. All right. Bye.
And in a
Hold on.
cheers.
Yeah, I was like, we gotta get our coffee.
That's right.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
Hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Meanwhile.
As Patreon people, if you see it, you can say a secret code word.
Secret recipe for one Krabby Patty is...
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right.
If you know
Write
what episode
that.
it's from,
Ooh.
you're a true fan.
Yes.
True fan.
True fan.
And yeah, we'll do something for true fans. Blah. All right, bye.
Hey guys, before we head out, there was one more thing on our Chatbox bucket list. Lelah and I were itching to learn some SpongeBob dance moves. So Chatbox listeners, if you're feeling bold and you want to learn a part of the opening number that Travis is going to teach us, stick around. It's going to be fun. But if you're not feeling the dance party vibes, no worries at all. We will catch you guys next week for another exciting episode of Chatbox Chronicles. Thanks for listening.
Elyse and I on a little part of a SpongeBob dance.
All right. So viewers at home, feel free to dance along. We're going to learn just a little bit because actually SpongeBob doesn't dance a lot in this show. It's very ensemble dance heavy, which is very relieving for me. But we're going to dance to just a little bit of the opening number, Bikini Bottom Day. All right?
Okay.
So we're going to start with our right hand. You're going to put it over your heart while you're saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
And then you're going to, from there, take your hand and put it here with 3 fingers like you're doing an oath. And then right over left like you're making a box like your SpongeBob SquarePants. And then you switch those arms going there. All right? From here, you're going to take your right hand and go up, middle, down. Then you're going to go clap, clap. Then up, middle, down, clap, clap. All right, we're going to do all that from the beginning. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. From there, we're going to finish up with this little part. This is just a little tiny bit, but you're doing great. So you're going to, after that second time you clapped, we hit the words Bikini Bottom. So where are we going to look? We're going to look at our bottom. So your hands are going to go this way, and your foot kind of goes out, and you're looking down at your bottom because you're Bikini Bottom. So we go from the claps to here, then you bring it back. Your arms go out, back here, and then on the word true, your hands hit this, which I believe this is a sign language for love because we're talking about how much we love Bikini Bottom. But we're also trying to look like a rock star, so that combines those two ideas.
Nice.
And then we go down, 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 down. Then our head joins it with down, 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 down. Then our whole body joins it with boom, 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 boom. And there you go. So that's a little bit of that dance. Woohoo!
All right, we're gonna do it from the beginning.
All right.
She's determined now.
So I may not have the counts exactly right because it's been a while since we've done it with counts, but we're gonna do our best. Here we go. Whew. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, what is it? I already forgot. Yes. Oh, such a good student. Let's try it from the top. Let's try again, and hopefully this time I won't forget. 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at your bottom, back in front, out, and then you heart. Boom, boom, boom. Head joins. Boom, boom, boom. Full body. Boom, 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 boom. And there you go! Yay!
I gotta do it on. Hold on.
There you go. There you go. You got it. You got it.
Group hug.
You did it. You did it. So yeah, come out and rock with us in Bikini Bottom.
Wow, you sure like to dance. Well, that's enough for tonight.